Hi guys, it's me, and today I am back in my kitchen to do another baking video. And today we are gonna make brownies, boxed brownies to be exact, because I don't know, I wanted to make some brownies, and so I picked up this Betty Crocker milk chocolate brownies. And we're gonna see how they turn out because actually I don't ever bake. We're gonna see how I do with a boxed dessert and do all of this straight from the box. It's kind of like doing a kit, like what I always do, except baking is involved and I'm not great at baking, but I can do it. So let's jump right in. So first off, before I do anything with ingredients or mixing or whatever, I'm gonna preheat my oven to 350 degrees. Okay, so what we're gonna need here is a bowl, vegetable oil, eggs, and 3 tablespoons of water. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. We gotta get the mix out in this lovely little bag, all nice and packaged up, ready to go. Nice and And then we're gonna just open this bad boy up. Oh, that smells good. And pour it all in my bowl. And now, a half a cup of vegetable oil. Pour that right in there. 3 tablespoons of water. And 3. And finally, we need 2 eggs. Okay, and that's that. And here I have all of my ingredients mixed into a bowl. See, there's my eggs and oil and water, and then the mix. And now we're gonna get to mixing. Okay, so now I'm gonna stir it with a fork because it says to stir it, and I wanna get all of the chunks out of there. So we want to get all of it off the sides once we've kind of gotten started stirring. And so far this is about the easiest thing I have ever stirred when it comes to making a batter, which, I mean, that kind of shocks me a little bit because usually I get tired stirring very quickly, actually. That's not to say my arm isn't sore at all right now, but much easier than what it usually is, I guess. Oh, check that out. That's like a couple minutes of stirring. So we need to stir it until it is well blended, and that I think it is right here, but I'm just gonna kind of make sure everything is off the sides and there is no powder left because I want all of the brownie I can get. So this is the consistency you want. Have my batter, and that looks delicious. Doesn't this look nice? So now I am gonna grab my pan. Today we will be using a 9x13, and according to the package I can make different kinds of brownies, like salty and fruity. So I have some coconut and I have some pretzels, and I think I'm gonna do like a half and half. So in order to do that, I have made this little contraption here so I can make a little divider in the middle so I can divide out my batch. Before I put anything in it to make it crunchy / fruity, I'm gonna go ahead and grease it up really nice. I know you don't need much, but it makes me feel better. Stick to the pan a little bit with this spray already in it, and so it doesn't stick to this, I'm gonna spray it. There we go. Done. And And before I add any of the flavors that I want, I'm gonna go ahead and pour half and half into my pan. Okay, and then I'm just gonna make sure this is all in here, and it looks like it is. And here I have my 2 flavors. So I'm gonna be using some pretzels and some coconut for my batch. And I'm not entirely sure how to do this. I've never done this before, but I would assume I crunch it up, I put it in there. So, hopefully this works. So I'm gonna use my hands just to crunch it up. And I'm looking for some little chunks, not too big, but enough to kind of have a little bit of pop. And really, this is just where you kind of eyeball it and you figure out just how much you want to put in it. Okay, and now I'm gonna kind of give it a small kind of a stir-ish just to get those chunks into the brownie. I think they would be fine if I didn't stir them, but I just want to make sure for my own benefit that it's all in the brownie. Okay, and now for the other batch, I'm gonna go in with some coconut. I'm a huge fan of coconut. This one was totally my idea. Okay, so now that I have my batter ready, and man, is it looking good, I'm gonna put it into the oven for 24 minutes. It has been 24 minutes, so I'm gonna get the brownies out. Ooh, ooh, check that out. Wow. Well, there are my brownies. The little aluminum foil thing moved a little bit, so it looks like it's not entirely half and half anymore, but hey, I get more coconut, which I thought was gonna be my favorite anyway. But yeah, this is how they turned out, and I'm gonna let them cool for a little while before I even cut them, so woohoo! I did it without burning the house down. Bloopers. 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 And I'm gonna go ahead and grease my pan. Drop my lid. It's fuming in here. Woo! Daddy! Quit licking, I can hear you. Felix, quit scratching.